Good morning, everyone. It is Ask Me Anything Mondays. We are here for a few minutes on IG to ask me anything. Happy to help you. Ask the questions. I'll bring the answers. 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. We got a Ask Me Anything session as well. Friday's training, we are looking at the difference between coach and mentor and looking at all of that. If you want to go live with me, please go ahead, send a request. Join me. Let's get the questions rolling. Team David Meltzer. It's david@dmeltzer.com for my books, my guides, my exercises. david@dmeltzer.com. Sign up for trainings. We have over almost 30,000 people registered for Friday. Going to be an amazing week. JP, I see you there. Justin Pugh, the Justin Pugh. What do you do on April 1st? I try to tease my kids. I know that. But I 7 days a week, consistent, persistent enjoyment of what I do. Mustafa, can't wait. This is unreal. Let's see here. You want to ask a question? Let's just see here. This is Ask Me Anything Monday. Thank you for joining me. We have a 3 p.m. session on Clubhouse as well. Everybody's joining. Hey, Mustafa.
Oh my goodness. This is unreal. This is absolutely unreal.
Thank you. Thank you.
David,
yes, sir.
I mean, I don't really think this is real, really. I mean,
yeah, it's me. I pinch myself. It's real.
I feel so excited about this. I don't know where to begin. I mean, really, I've got a lot to tell you, but I don't know. Please don't get me.
Why don't we start with a question? Since it's Ask Me Anything Monday, why don't you ask me a question?
Actually, when I first met you, thanks to this amazing internet possibilities, one thing that really struck me when I watched your interview with Tom Billieu, where you said, how did you start from scratch, and then you become millionaire, and then in your 30s you started to see something is going wrong, really, and you all of a sudden lost everything you've got. And the most heartfelt story that I've learned was, how did you have to tell your mom that she was deprived her house? That really deeply saddened me, and it reminded me of my humble story, where I've spent almost all of my life trying to create value, trying to make a difference in this land of no one, which I've shared with you. But I want to cut it short. Maybe we can have another session.
Yeah, sure. To that. Just give me a quick question, because I want to help other people today as well. You have one question for me?
Yeah. How did you manage to restart after all you've gone through? What was it that really helped you given a rebirth?
For me, it was look inside of me and to take inventory of those values. Once I came up with and took inventory and stock in gratitude and the power of perception, of telling myself, no matter what happens from today on, I'm going to find, or try to find, the light, the love, and the lesson in it. I am going to get to do everything in my life. I don't have to do anything. And I am going to enjoy, through these values, the consistent, everyday, persistent, without quit pursuit of my potential. I'm not going to attach my emotions to an outcome. I'm not going to look outside of me for approval, for love. I'm not going to worry about what other people think, about what's missing in my life, what also I don't want. All things that I was doing, even though I had financial success, I did not understand the power of perception of gratitude and the ability to utilize this lens of gratitude combined with productivity, meaning that we are here to provide value. Then I looked at another component that was missing in my life. I was way too hard on myself. I needed and knew that I needed to forgive myself. I could not give what I didn't have. And forgiveness, I had no peace in my life. For 10 years, I had money, but I had no peace because I was stuck in ego-based consciousness. And so forgiveness is so powerful. Next to gratitude, it's a 1-2 punch of perfection in my life to be able to forgive myself and know that I don't know what I don't know, and that I'm a hypocrite, and I'm changing, and I'm growing, and I'm here for a purpose to help other people and forgive other people as well. 99% of the things that upset you about other people, you don't like about yourself, and you need to forgive yourself. We go to blame, shame, and justification all the time, which leads to the third thing. You got to be accountable. No living in liability, right? No liability, accountability. What did I do to attract this to myself, and what am I supposed to learn from it? The one thing that is continuum through all three, gratitude, forgiveness, and accountability, is lessons. All of them require you to realize that life is about lessons. We keep learning them. Pain is an indicator, right? Not a stop sign. It's a turn signal telling us we got a better place, a better position if we learn the lesson. So I am a lesson seeker. I am a lesson student. I am a lesson survivor. I literally live by lessons, and they're going to keep on coming. And that's why I'm here, to learn as many lessons. But there's two rules about the lessons that I've learned. One, no matter what, I'm going to forget every lesson that I ever learn and teach. So I have to, number two, have access. You started out this conversation by blessing the internet, this powerful thing, this blessing that allows me from the other side of the world to connect with my new friend Mustafa.
Absolutely.
And be able to share great ideas and great lessons, and more importantly, emotions. And those lessons will emotionally affect us and stay with us. And that's why both of us are here. I appreciate the question. You join me again, Mustafa. We'll have a further conversation, okay?
I will. I'm your huge fan. I've got a lot to learn from you with regard to my businesses, the tough times that I'm going through at the moment. I will contact Colleen, and thanks for the opportunity once again. Thanks.
You got it. Be a lesson seeker, my friend. Take care. The great Mustafa. I appreciate you. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. That's why they asked me, so we all can learn. Thank you for your humility, and thank you all for listening. All right, let's join. We got tons of questions in here. If I don't get to your question, Mondays at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Clubhouse, Ask Me Anything. Join me in that. Who is the most impactful coach in your career playing sports? Coach Echeverry, who ended up coaching in the NFL and the CFL. And the reason is he brought the most out of me. A coach is there to bring the most out of you. Now, probably the way that he did it is not accepted today, but he brought the most out of me. He knew how to touch my buttons. He was extremely knowledgeable. He gave his life as a student of football and was there to bring the most out of me, and challenge me, and work with. And he reminds me of Herb Brooks, the coach in the movie The Miracle, the USA Olympic team, that voted of the century, the most incredible sporting achievement of all in this century, is the USA hockey team in 1980. And Coach Echeverry, thank you so much. He is the one that brought the most out of me, my college defensive coordinator. And I will tell you, I hated him my freshman, sophomore. And until my senior year, I started to understand what he was doing. And it's okay. We're good friends now. And I think the world of him. He brought the most out of me, and I continue to do that. So great. Here we go. Best quote you've heard recently: "I'm a lesson seeker" by David Meltzer. I'm a lesson seeker. That's awesome. So I have a few, but that's my favorite. Thank you. Here we go. Ask Me Anything Monday. If you want to ask me more, david@dmeltzer.com. You can join my text community, 949-298-2905. Mondays, ask me anything on Clubhouse if I don't get to you. So how to grow on social media. One, find your frequency. Know what you're about. Don't try to please everyone. Don't try to get everyone to love you. Know what you are about, and then consistently, persistently post content to the appropriate spectrum of people that resonate with you, your authentic self, your frequency, and continue to do so as your signal will strengthen and your message will become more and more clear. More and more people will resonate with it. All you need is 1,000 true ambassadors, and you are on your way. In fact, my whole mission in life, to empower over 1 billion people, is based off of getting 1,000 people to empower 1,000 people to empower 1,000 people to be happy. How about real estate investment? All investment is determined by what? Timing, risk tolerance and mentorship. Find the people that sit in the situation you want to be in. Know your timing and risk tolerance. Align it. See what's supplementary, synergistic to that. Here we go. What does it mean to build a community? Well, to me, right, it means to have people who can articulate the quantitative value that you're trying to articulate, carry on and empower others by appreciating what you've given them. What appreciation means is to add value to it and making it theirs, elevating others to elevate themselves. That community has its own collective consciousness. I'm trying to build a community of happiness and abundance so that there's more than enough of everything for everyone. It's all a mindset shift. I am changing the way you look at things so that things you look at change. There's more than enough of everything for everyone. That's what we're trying to do here. What does your purpose needs to be greater than your pain mean? So everyone has lessons in their life. It's indicated by pain. In order to learn the bigger lesson and to move to a better place, a better position, you need to create a purpose to do so. And that purpose has to be greater than the pain, or you will shrink. You will shrink instead of grow and expand. Learning those lessons allow us to accelerate, grow, and allow us to utilize radical humility to grow, knowing that we don't know what we don't know. Let's see if anyone else wants to go live with me real quick as we're pressing in here. We'll see. I'll send a request out. How do we build a 1 billion happy people? 1,000 times 1,000 is a million, 1,000,000 times 1,000 is a billion. You take your part in empowering 1,000 people and teaching them to empower 1,000. I'll take my part through free training. Ask me anything today here and on Clubhouse at 3 p.m. My books, guides, exercises, and free. David@dmeltzer.com, utilizing all this content in order to effectuate a complete exponential collective consciousness of happiness in abundance. That's what we're doing here. So terrific. Here we go. A book you always recommend to a friend: Think and Grow Rich, Power of Intention by Wayne Dyer, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Course in Miracles to certain friends that are ready for that type of text. The James Clear Atomic Habits if they have discipline and habits problem. Alter Ego Effect for salespeople by Herman. Don't take yes for an answer if you're a famous celebrity, athlete, entertainer, billionaire, millionaire. Any of those are there. So here we go. Trying to get, email me, David@dmeltzer.com. Join me at 3 p.m. today on Clubhouse. How do you stay aligned when you, there he is. Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
You got a question for me on my Ask Me Anything Monday?
I do.
What's going on?
I do. So I am in the process of starting a nonprofit, and I would like to keep it to be no payouts to employees, no salaries for the board, stuff like that. I wanted to hear what your thoughts were on that, and do you think that that's sustainable for a long-term future for it?
Well, the first thing you need to do if you're thinking about starting a foundation or a charity of your own is find the one that's most similar to yours and go volunteer. Learn about how they do what they do, and find if there's one exactly like it. You might not know there is. You have to do the work. I see too many people trying to recreate the wheel and not utilize situational knowledge. The humble aspect of what you're asking to help other people and have people work for free and all of that not only is possible, but it's probable. But I find the best piece of advice that I tell people who have that purposeful thought of helping other people and utilizing their charity to do so have not done the work to find a charity that is either already doing it or similar doing it and spend their time to accelerate the learning curve, to accelerate the aspect of the dummy tax that's paid within the charitable organizations that exist out there. And so for me to tell you, it is absolutely probable, but I find that we can find, this is a perfect example. You know your what? You have your values aligned with my values, but let's do the work together. If you want to email me, David@dmeltzer.com, I might have some suggestions if you give me a little bit of background on what you want to do. Absolutely. On where to find that. But let's start there. Accelerate the process, and then figure out how we can create or supplement or synergistically work with somebody else. Does that sound fair?
Amazing. Amazing.
You're amazing, my friend.
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Right on. So many good people out there trying to do good things. Ryan, I really appreciate you and what you're trying to do. I take things down to the pragmatic. I don't want people to waste time. And they do so in investments. They do so in charity. They do so in their time of their own. And so we want to make sure that everybody's efficient, effective, and statistically successful. Speaking of which, it is Ask Me Anything Monday. If I didn't get you today, I have Martin Braithwaite. I got to get to the incredible FC Barcelona superstar. And so today we will be back at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse. Join me again. Every Monday is Ask Me Anything Monday. If I didn't get to you, join me. If you can't join me, email me, david@dmeltzer.com, or join my text community, 949-298-2905. Please, everyone, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. I am here to help you. My books are free. My guides are free. My exercises are free. My training's on Friday. Coach versus mentorship training. Christina, I see you there. I adore you. I will see you later in our private coaching group as well. Thank you, everyone. Remember, most importantly, it's going to be a great week. It's Ask Me Anything Monday. Be kind to your future self. Do good deeds. Have a great week. I'll see you later today at 3 p.m. on Clubhouse, Pacific time.